Reed's still in shock.
You think?
One of the stats that popped up there, I thought it was very interesting. His first career shutout in college, the minors, or obviously here in the big league. So that's what a way to get your first shutout.
Yeah, no kidding.
No. But he seems at 22 years old. He seems like he's got that calm demeanor. I know that he's just a little overwhelmed right now, but for the most part, on the mound, he seems like he's very under control.
Always. It does seem like he's unaffected by pitching at the major league level, which everybody gets those butterflies. But at 22 years old, he has seemed calm, cool, and collective. You don't ever see things kind of rattle him at all out there. And certainly when you see teams like running on him, because he's had some teams run on him in the past, that never seems to get him too upset. This game tonight, boy, again, the offense picked him up early, and that's always a pitcher's best friend. That allowed him to take a deep breath, relax, settle into his game. He talked about using different pitches. Certainly that changeup was a big, huge pitch for him here tonight. And with that being said, we've been screaming that 24 times. He used that changeup, got a lot of easy outs with the changeup, spotted his fastball well. That curveball is always in play for him. Threw some good sliders, but to me, the changeup was the difference in the game, and that had all those Tampa Bay hitters on that front foot and a lot of easy outs.
Another difference maker was Chad Wallach behind the plate. You heard Joe Madden talk about it, and of course, Reed was asked about it in his post-game press conference. So this is a guy who came in. He was in camp with the Halos in spring training. He gets called up his second career start with the Halos. Hits his first home run with the Halos tonight. As Joe mentioned, you could have had two more, but what about him behind the plate? Well, let's go to his home run here. Hold on. This is a shot.
This is a shot.
He's a big man, and this went a long way.
You know what? And I played here when his dad used to hit the ball out of the ballpark here with the Angels in his very last season. I played with his dad in Montreal also. His dad had big power, and so does Chad. This one, he leaves the ballpark, but as you mentioned, he had two other balls on the button caught right at the warning track. So Chad, he caught Syndergaard last night. Tonight he catches a no-hitter for Reed Detmers. You can't have a better start to your Angels career than Chad Wallach has had in the last 24 hours.
And Max Stassi goes on the IL. They're going to lean on Chad a lot more now. That being said, and he's got to get himself up to speed very quickly with this pitching staff. But as you mentioned, so far so good. As we take another time out here on our post-game show. But you know what? Wait a second. We just had a no-hitter. We had 3 home runs. But we had 4 home runs last night. We had a walk-off on Sunday.
Even Joe Madden talked about it. The defense really wasn't tested. We saw the play with Rengifo where he had to get rid of it with Kiermaier hustling down the line. That little sinking line drive to left, that to me was the toughest play of the night where Marsh came in, and Marsh always makes things look easy. And then that play right there that Anthony Rendon was able to get it. Obviously the double play with Walsh, that's another big play. So Angels defense, and believe me, here's the deal. When you've got a no-hitter going, the defense starts to feel that pressure, too. It's not just the pitcher. The defense behind you is trying to do the same thing, save that no-hitter for you. So they feel the pressure just like the guy does on the mound.
As you mentioned, and Joe did too, just 2 strikeouts for Reed Detmers here tonight at the Big A. So a lot of soft contact, putting a lot of balls in play, a lot of fly balls. So he was mixing and matching all night long, and it worked out to perfection as he came up with his first career no-hitter. Well, guess what? Shohei Ohtani, he was honored before the game, and he's pitching tomorrow. 3-2 record, 29 swings and misses in his last start against Boston. Just love watching Shohei go. He had 7 innings, 11 Ks. Cannot wait to see Shohei one more time. And this is what happened earlier today. So he's got a great season going so far. We had the no-no at the end of the night. At the beginning of the night, Shohei gets his AL MVP award along with several other honors that he picked up in a very historic, one-of-a-kind 2021 season. Everybody on hand, John Carpino, the president, Artie Moreno, of course, Mike Trout, Joe Madden on hand as well. What a night for Shohei Ohtani, for everyone. The bobbleheads were on display everywhere. I mean, it was Shohei, then it was Reed. What a night.
Yeah, it started with Shohei, finished with Reed Detmers, 22-year-old throwing a no-hitter tonight. Tomorrow, Shohei on the mound, a 4 o'clock start time. Good luck to hitters tomorrow. The shadows will be a major factor in that game. Tough conditions to hit. Always when you play these 4 o'clock games, difficult time to get up there and try to swing the bat. So we'll see if Shohei will take full advantage of those shadows.
Absolutely. And special thanks to our loyal fans.